having a great weekend. You know, there's been so many people that have messaged me either on Facebook or some other social media about what do I do each week and how are my workouts and how do I train for either competitions as well as being outdoors in the wilderness and doing some significant hiking and hunting. So today I thought I'd just kind of give you just a little bit of what I do, and then hopefully I can take you around to where I do my indoor workouts as well, so you can see kind of the environment where I work out inside the gym as well as the classroom. I am an aerobics instructor at the gym that I actually own, and so I'm hoping to be able to do some of that live, which will be really exciting. But first of all, I just want to talk just a little bit about like my week, and just so you know, I mean, I truly believe that like not every workout program is for the same person. So everybody really does have different goals. They have different body types. They have different ways that they're going to respond to exercises. But I'm just going to answer that question that I get all the time: is what do you do? So we're going to talk cardio first. And I'm just actually using my little whiteboard just to keep track, so I can keep track of what I'm talking about. So, what does my cardio look like? So my cardio, I don't do a lot of long types of cardio. Like, I'm not on the treadmill for an hour at a time or the elliptical or anything like that. The way I do most of my cardio is I use interval training, HIIT, high intensity interval training type stuff. Maybe you've heard it as Tabata, but it's more of a cardio lifting effect. So I'll call that intervals. So when I'm doing intervals, I'm going back and forth from lifting to cardio, usually low weight and high reps. And I do that 3 times a week. And if I want to get any more cardio in, then I usually go to the stair climber or stair stepper. Some people call it whatever, but it kind of mimics going kind of up the mountainside. So that gets me conditioned for hunting season. So, so kind of in a nutshell, really, this is my cardio plan. Intervals 3 times a week. Those are done on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and they're actually done in my classroom with my awesome members at the gym. And then the stair climber is usually no more than 20 to 30 minutes max. It's, again, HIIT. Usually I go fast and then slow, fast, slow, and fast, slow. So that's all for me for cardio. And this is in a normal, typical workout. Things change when I do compete. However, this is where I'm at right now, and I do shake it up a lot too. So this is just kind of in general. When we're talking about lifting, so lifting, and my lifting, like I said, it may be different for other people. It just depends on your goals. Some people like to lift lower weight, high rep, and some like to lift lower rep but higher weight. And so I'm actually trying to put on a little bit more size for my next competition coming up and just to get stronger. So I'm in a routine right now where I'm lifting heavy. So I'm lifting 6 to 8 reps, and I'm doing 4 sets, okay? And that is at 6 to 8 reps per set, and you can tell I have beautiful handwriting. So 4 sets at 6 to 8 reps. And what I do is I usually choose about 4 to 5 exercises. So I usually use 4 to 5 exercises per muscle group. Okay, I also am trying to build a little bit more of a shoulder cap as well as a lat spread for when I'm working out. So I spend extra days on shoulders and extra days on back, as well as in the glute area. But most of that, I mean, you can use that in just normal daily life, but it also is a focus for me for when I'm competing. And so I work out anywhere between 5 and 6 days. I usually always take Sundays off because we definitely need a recovery. But usually my routine involves Monday through Saturday, and I'm going to kind of just go through just a little bit what I do, and then as we progress through the months and stuff, you'll be able to see some of this live, some of this, in video, some of this in the classroom, and just get an idea of what I do. And then again, like I said, everybody's different, and so my program works for me, but doesn't mean it's going to be perfect for everybody else. So what I do is on Mondays, I'm just going to put a Monday and a Tuesday and a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And so on Monday, I am usually focusing on a lot of back, and I'll do abs, and then I will usually do a bicep, tricep, and an easy dental workout because I don't want to grow them much bigger than they are now. I'm actually just trying to kind of increase the shoulder cap so that they all tie in better. And again, this is for shaping the body actually for working out, or actually for competing. But again, it does help you stay in shape too and build more muscle, which of course, when you build more muscle, you burn more fat. So on Monday, I'm doing the back, the abs, and the triceps. Again, with this heavy lifting for the back and the abs. And the biceps, I actually, like I said, do the light lifting. I do this exact same thing on Thursday. So, there we go. So the bicep, triceps. So that I'm hitting them twice a week with a little bit of break in between. And then on Tuesdays, I'm working on the shoulders. Like we were talking about, I'm working a lot on trying to polish off my shoulders and my back for competing. And then I'll do abs again since they recover quickly. And then usually this is about when I actually put in some leg day, where I'll do quads, hamstrings, sometimes calves, things like that. And again, all three of these are in the 68 rep, 4 to 5 exercises a piece. Okay, on Wednesday, on Friday, you'll see that I skipped 2 days. This is done again. So it's shoulder, abs, and leg. Okay? And the legs on these days don't involve a ton of hamstring work because hamstrings take a lot longer to recover. And so my real focus hamstring glute day is Wednesday. So this is hamstring, glute, focused. Okay. And then I'm also do the abs. There we go. Okay. So you'll see that I'm doing back twice a week. Shoulders are twice a week. And then you'll see the abs. I'm kind of hitting 5 times a week right now, as you're seeing, and then the legs. And then you'll see where I'm really focusing on hamstrings, and that's only once a week because of the recovery time for that muscle group. So then you'll see the biceps and triceps again here. So I don't work a lot of chest because it's just not something that I really truly focus on. Most of my exercises will actually be tying in. So I do a little bit of chest work on Saturdays just to make sure that my muscles are tied in, but I know you guys out there are actually more into chest workouts, so you can incorporate that into this kind of workout as well. And then again, I always hit those abs here. And then I actually, even though there isn't a huge recovery time for my shoulder and my back on Saturdays, because I'm focusing on that for competing, I actually will add a shoulder and combine superset, I don't know, hopefully you can read this, superset back day. And with that, I'm actually doing a higher rep and a lower weight. So, anyway, so we'll go back to, kind of just going through this again. So the cardio is through my interval class that I teach, and that is about 50-minute long, and that is 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if you lived in Washington, you could come join me in my class, but if you don't, you'll get to see some videos, and maybe you can take that at home and get some good ideas of what I teach in class. And then again, sometimes I'll hit the stair climber. And if I do the stair climber, I'm usually doing it either on Saturday or on Wednesday when I'm doing the hamstring glute focus, because of course those are deep steps. And again, once again, I was saying mimicking that mountain climbing type feel. So I'm ready to go for hunting season when we're out in the backwoods. So I'm just gonna kind of go back over, so we just went over the cardio and then the lifting. Like I said, I do 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps right now in each set, and I choose 4 to 5 different exercises. And you're gonna see some of the exercises that I do that I'll post. I mean, there's a lot of common exercises, and then I try to kind of mix it up and find different ways to hit the muscle groups. And so my plan, what I feel, I feel great with what is going on during the week, hitting these muscle groups the way that they are. There's a lot of muscle confusion here. There's a lot of muscle confusion up here, and with muscle confusion, you're going to get a lot more better response. But I just kind of wanted to show you just a little bit of what's going on in my life when I'm at the gym. I will sometimes take these exercises if I don't want to be inside. Right now it's Washington, raining. You know, you saw a workout a little bit ago where we were outside, but a lot of times it rains. So usually in the winter I get stuck in the gym. But if I'm not in the gym, I will take this similar kind of stuff out and do a functional workout like I showed in one of my last videos, and I'll still focus on these kinds of exercises, but I'll just do them at home in my front yard and use different things instead of the weights in the gym. So again, on Mondays I'm doing back, abs, and biceps, skipping 2 days and repeating, and then on Tuesdays I'm shoulder, abs, leg, repeating with a break on Friday, shoulder, abs, legs. That Wednesday is that hamstring glute day with a focus on some abs as well. And again, I do this once a week, and like I said, it's because of that hamstring recovery time that's really important for your body. And then on Saturdays, I'm doing a little bit of chest, abs again, and then this is when I kind of add a high rep, low weight shoulder superset, and that again is really due to my goals in bodybuilding, and I have a pro show coming up, so that's why I add an extra day for my shoulders and for my back. I'm trying to think if there's anything really else that goes on. Lots of stretching, lots of water. When it comes to straight up my exercise routine, I would say this is pretty much this in a nutshell. I won't do this forever. The interval stuff I do all the time because one, I'm teaching the class for my gym, so I'm always in this realm because I'm teaching for other people, but I also get my workout in then. But this type of rep situation that I'm in right now is for building and for growing. I will switch it up and do this for possibly like 6 to 8 weeks, and then I may go into a few weeks of just doing a lower weight, higher rep, just to shake things up. And sometimes I actually even do a 1 week of what I call my 100 week, and that'll be exciting. You guys can see that. So I'll choose an exercise, and I'll be doing just 100 reps, and I'm done. So that's it in a nutshell. If you guys have any questions, you can always put it on my YouTube comments. I can answer whatever you guys want to know about this, but you can always switch it up. But like I said, I get so many questions of what do you do? So hopefully that makes a lot of sense and was interesting for you. And you know, I'm actually going to probably do a little bit of nutrition video sometime here soon to just give you an idea of what I do nutrition wise. But for today, it was just what do I do in the gym and how do I build for muscle strength and cardio. So I hope this answered all those questions out there, and I hope you continue to follow me because we got lots ahead, and I got lots of things to share with you guys. So you have an awesome weekend, and I hope you're staying healthy, strong, and just enjoying yourself. You take care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. I noticed that in my video that I didn't get all of this cut in because I'm doing this today because I don't have my videographer with me. My daughter's off playing. So I was talking and writing, and oops, you were not seeing. So we can go back, if you can go back, I guess, and remember what I was talking about. This is it in writing on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday workout, and I'm so sorry I did not realize that this had disappeared from the screen. So hopefully, again, that makes sense with what we were chatting about, and I really apologize for that. Like I said, my videographer, who is 11 years old, she is out hanging out with her friends. So again, thanks so much for listening and spending some time with me, and I hope you have an awesome weekend. Take care.